Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Monday. It is Martin Luther King observed holiday here in the United States. So, good morning, everyone. For those of you who are taking the observation day, I wish I'd kind of prepared a quote. I know he has many beautiful quotes. So, I think it's important that we remember his energy, his mission, his soul. Um, and that it was all about peace and harmony and love and coming together. And I think it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful. So I'm definitely going to send up a prayer for all of us today that we do come together. That we do come together. Good morning, Lori. So I was unable to meditate with you guys this weekend. That was not my intention. My intention was to meditate every single day for 21 days. I'm so sorry. I hope for those of you who are following the meditation challenge that you did meditate with a meditation of your own choice or a meditation that I had done previously. I think there were 6 there to choose from. Good morning, Jen. But I had an unexpected guest for the weekend. So because I was on baby duty, it wasn't fair to try to do some kind of formal meditation with all of you, knowing that really my mind would be wondering if she was okay or if I needed to attend to her or whatever. So she is Catnap McGee. She literally takes 15 to 20-minute cat naps. So there was no way I could even say, okay, I'll put her down for a nap because she's not a kid who sleeps for an hour or an hour and a half or 2 hours. Nope. So that was my conundrum, my dilemma. In all the kids that I have helped raise or have raised, I've never had one that doesn't sleep the way she doesn't sleep. And I'm going to be honest with you, in this family, we like to sleep. So she's definitely an anomaly. Good morning, Dawn. So I couldn't really schedule time, so I apologize. So we are going to be back at it. We're going to get together this morning at 10 a.m. over in the Guidance 311 group to meditate. And I'm looking forward to it. All right, so let's see what our daily message is bringing us today. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, so we're going to move on because I literally just dumped this whole deck, which is telling me that, you know what? I'm actually going to use the John Holland Psychic Tarot for the Heart deck. So, yeah, all right. So we're going to do that. I'm going to sage those. I'm going to clean those. I'll get that deck going again. I actually used it in a little mini class that I did the other day, and I think that is what Spirit was trying to tell me, that it needed to be cleansed. It needs to be. So we will get that deck back in working order. But we're going to go with the Psychic Tarot for the Heart by John Holland. And I feel like on this Martin Luther King Day, it actually is very appropriate. It was, I think if you really look at his overarching message, it was about love. It was love. So here we go. We're going to use this deck this morning. All right. Whew. I don't know. For some reason, I'm all excited. I'm excited about this message. I'm excited to be here with you. I'm excited about meditating. I'm excited about everything we got going on. I feel like it's time. It's the second half of this month is really going to really feel like the energy has shifted for all of us. And look at that. The card I'm pulling that came right out was new vitality. And that's what I'm feeling right now. The energy is about new vitality. It is about the rainbow light codes that are coming in, that we're being downloaded with, that we're being given. All this new energy that's flooding in to the planet, to each and every one of us, is really starting to change and shift how we feel, see, and know things around us. And this new vitality is going to herald in the new beginnings, the new people, the new relationships. I do feel like this is what this new vitality is about. It's about coming together with us in a way that it feels very different. I'm glad, Jen. I'm glad. So this new vitality is going to feel good, but it's going to feel different. So again, when you start feeling something different, don't let the fear overwhelm you. Don't let the uncomfortableness really get you into a place of, I can't do this. It feels too uncomfortable. It's not for me because I've never been on this road before. No, this is new. So it is going to be uncomfortable. It is going to feel exciting, but a little scary. And it's time. And it's time. So, for those of you that are really feeling like you do need support in this new vitality, it's time to reach out. It's time to say, hey, I can't do this alone. I don't want to do this alone. I really am needing a partner. And for some of you, it might be a business idea you've got. For some of you, it might be in changing your situation, because this new vitality is leading you out of things that no longer serve you. And so you might need to reach out and say, hey, this is really uncomfortable. I'm feeling really fearful because I've never done this before, but you don't have to do it alone. And for some of you that don't feel like you have anybody you can reach out to who may not understand what you're going through or be where you are in your life journey, that's when you want to reach out and partner with your team of guides, angels, and ascended masters and send up the prayer. I need help. Please help me. Show me the way. Or I request a most benevolent outcome for. All right. So for those of you who are feeling like you don't know how to partner, you don't know how to pray, you don't know how to ask for help, you can simply ask for a most benevolent outcome for whatever the situation is. But it is time. It is time to invoke the help. We have free will choice. And so that's why we're here. We're here in this life experience to have free will choice. So they're not going to just come in, your guardian angel, your ascended masters, your team, whoever you believe them to be. They're not just going to come in and go, oh, this is where we're going to tweak your life so it's better. You have to ask them to do that. You have to say, please send me the signs and symbols, or send me the synchronicity, or send me the support. Whatever it is you're needing, all you need to do is invoke. Don't do it alone. Don't go it alone. Physically or non-physically, don't go it alone. Because there's no reason to feel alone. So if you are feeling alone, there it is. It's time to reach out. It's time to say, I'm scared. I'm uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable. This newness has really got me freaking out over here. Especially for those of you who are maybe dumped out of a job that was your safety and security for many years. Maybe for those of you who have ended a relationship and you don't know where to go from here, or a relationship has been ended on you and you don't know where to go. But remember that the light is always within us. There is always a light within us. We just have to tap into it. And that is that connection to spirit, that connection to divinity, that connection to, we don't have to ever feel alone if we drop down into our heart and feel the connection that we have. And that's why I'm doing this meditation challenge. So if you're not sure how to do that, join me. Join me for the next, I think we're up to 12 days, 11 or 13 days left of the challenge, because it is time to feel connected. So for those of you who are really refusing to see, for those of you who are refusing to open up your gifts, for those of you who you're getting the signs, but you're not trusting them. For those of you who are getting the feeling and not trusting it. For those of you who are getting the knowingness and not trusting it. It's time. It's time to reach out, and it's time to know that this new vitality, this new situation, this new feeling is for you. This new energy is for you, because it is time to move. For some of us, it's physically moving. We're physically moving our where we're going to be living. For some of you, it's moving how you see things. Moving your perception of things, knowing that what you're feeling, hearing, seeing, and knowing is true. So for those of you, some of it's moving jobs, some of it's moving home, some of it's moving relationships, some of it's moving your thoughts, your feelings, dropping down into your heart. It's not about what you can see or touch in the 3D. It's about what you're experiencing in your emotional body, in your mental body. And it's time. It's time to open your eyes. It's time to get into connection. It is time to partner. It is time to know that everything you're experiencing is for you. And if it's not good, then that's because it's getting you to move. If it is good, it's because it's getting you to move, because we're going in new directions, new relationships, new situations. And I feel like that's what this energy is that's coming in is all about. And so this Mercury retrograde might be bringing you back into old feelings, but it's to help you clear out what doesn't serve you anymore. It's not about reconnecting. It's not about going back into something that didn't work. It's not about letting somebody in who in the past didn't respect you. No, it's about seeing clearly the situation for what it is and letting it go. Because it's time. It's time to embrace the new vitality, and it's time to move into what you're being brought to. And 7 and 1 is 8. Yeah, it's time. It's time to receive. It's time to allow all of the work that you've been doing to come to fruition. So whether that's emotional, mental, energetic work, whether that's physical work, you've been putting in the time and energy into a situation, and now you're starting to see the manifestation of things. And it's time to embrace that. It's time to embrace that. Oh, I'm so glad, Jen. I'm so glad. Oh, Shelley, I am so sorry, honey. I am so sorry. If you want to have a reading with me, just go to guidance311.com and you can book it. I have 30-minute sessions and 60-minute sessions. It's not something I would want to do right here over this very public forum. Okay. So for each and every one of you, courage and bravery. There it is, courage and bravery. Because you're going to need to tap into maybe some courage and bravery that you didn't know you had. That, you know, this new energy is taking you in such a different direction that you are going to have to drop down. You have a heart of a warrior. You want to do what's right, but it isn't always easy. Angels are surrounding you in a light of courage at this time and guiding you to do what you know deep down in your heart is right. Being brave isn't about being emotionless. The angels are reminding you that it's okay to feel, and your vulnerability will allow you to tap into an even greater inner strength. Angels are always willing to help you feel safe, guided, and guarded, so call in as much help as you need. This is a time to take ownership of your energy in any situations that could be making you feel less than good. And through your courage, you will begin to attract experiences of being respected. Your angels are here to remind you that your soul cannot be tarnished or harmed. It's the one part of your essence that always remains whole, healed, and complete. So if you're feeling the need to defend yourself at this time, angel wisdom is guiding you to back down. You don't need to protect yourself, especially when you have spiritual support. Call in the light of God, heaven, and angels to protect you. If you feel that you've made a mistake or have something that you need to share, be brave and take ownership of it. Trust that living with integrity will always lead to the greatest possible unfolding of your life, and know that the best gift that you can give the world at this time is your truth. Being authentic. Because your truth is your truth. It's nobody else's. Your authenticity is truly who you are at the core. And that's what this energy is bringing about. That's what this energy is wanting you to drop down into. That's what this new vitality is all about. You feeling vital, vitally important, vitally seen, vitally heard. Because it is time to drop down into your heart and embrace everything that you're being brought to. And ask for the support when you feel uncertain. Ask for the support. All right, before I started any of these messages, actually, while I was picking decks, I was actually being guided to the Ask Angel Oracle card. So I'm going to actually pull one of those for us today. Hello, Mandy. Good morning, honey. Yeah, oh, there it is. Boom. Archangel Michael is saying, raise your vibration. Living in integrity, guys, is the way to raise your vibration. Being grateful, living from a heart space, a love centered heart space, being joyful, being non judgmental, being empowered. That is how you raise your vibrational frequency. And if you're having a hard time doing that, that's when I would ask you to partner with me in the integrated energy therapy. That's how you can raise your vibration, by letting go of the traumas and dramas that are holding you back. So, raising your vibrational frequency, going up the emotional chart, getting out of fear, getting into love, and all those emotions in between. That's what raising your vibration is all about. Because when you raise your vibration, remember, we vibrate somewhere here and they vibrate way up here, and we have to meet them. And the way to do that is for us to raise our vibration, and then they can come down and meet us. But we have to get up there into the higher frequencies of love and joy and gratitude and cooperation and compassion. All right. So if you're having a hard time with that, I would look into the integrative energy therapy as an energy modality to help you to release those traumas and dramas that are holding you in the fear, holding you in the unworthiness, holding you in the I don't deserve, or, having in the patterns of the patterns of the self-sabotaging relationships, the self-sabotage thoughts that hold you back from moving forward in different areas of your life because you're afraid, because you're fearful. You've never done this before. You're afraid to do it. All right. So that's a really, really important piece. And raising your vibration is also getting quiet, stepping out of the fear, stepping out of the mental chatter, stepping out of the feelings of unworthiness. And meditation is the way to do that, to activate your sympathetic nervous system, the biology of how we connect to our guides, teams, angels, ascended masters, higher vibrational frequencies. And if you're ready to do that, the classes start. March 2nd, we're going to do the EM class, Evidential Medium, where you learn to be an evidential medium. For those of you who are already feeling spirit, seeing spirit, but you really want to learn how to connect better or more, or what it is to give an evidential medium reading. For those of you that maybe want to step in and do this as part of a business, or just for yourself and your loved ones or the people around you, but to know what it is to give an evidential medium reading in a way that when they receive that message, it's right there and they can feel it, they know it, because you've done your job as the evidential medium to bring through all of the evidence that spirit is there with you, that they can feel their spirit there with you, that they know that their crossed over loved one is there with you. All right. Good morning, Anne. And then for those of you who just want to learn how to get into connection, to partner with your team of guides, angels, and ascended masters, the IG course, the intuitive guidance course, is going to start first week in April, run through April and the first week in May, 5 weeks. Both of them are 5 weeks. So it's intense. All I ask is that you be willing to be ready to experience, be ready to share, be ready to partner with me and your cohort, the other folks in the class, because we are going to share our experiences. We are going to be very interactive because everybody's journey is so individual, that I want to make sure that you're asking the questions you need to ask for you. And you won't know how that question will impact the people around you, but I promise you it will impact them, whether they can resonate with it now or they'll resonate with it in the future. So very important that you come to the class with 2 hours blocked out so that you can totally be in the space of the class, and that we're ready to go. We're ready to experience spirit, and it's beautiful, and I love it each and every time. So that's what I have going on, and I am so excited. So it's just 10 o'clock, so I'm going to end this, and I'm going to go jump right over into the guidance group, and we're going to meditate. So if you've got some time now, please join me. But remember, you can always catch up on the replay when it is more beneficial for you to be able to sit quietly. All right, guys, have a beautiful rest of your Monday, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.